Hey y'all, I know it's been a while, but I did want to come on and just talk to you guys and give you like a little mini update of what's been going on with me. Interested in a couple things that help me through my keto, low carb kind of diet, then just keep watching.
Always had to think outside the box. Gotta keep my debit cause I'm swiping like a fox. You with your new girl cause she never on your top. She show up on the set and she keep quiet like a prop. Never try to be something you're not.
Okay, so at this point I've been doing like, I would say more of like laid back keto. It's not lazy per se, but it's more so a low carb. The easiest way to explain it is I'm focusing on low carb options, but I am willing to implement some carbs, healthy carbs, into my diet as well. I'm not a super active person, but then again, I don't eat terrible, but I don't eat great either. It's hard. It's really hard. That's all I'm gonna say about it. And I've been doing keto for a couple weeks now. I will say the first week was pretty difficult. I don't know if it was difficult. It was definitely easier than other diets that I've tried, but it was more so just to like kind of like shock my body into getting into a healthier lifestyle. I thought I would share with you guys a couple things that I implemented in my diet to kind of help me along, and I definitely think they came in clutch when it came to starting keto. Only keto friendly, and it is low carb friendly as well. Anyway, so now that's all out of the way, I do want to go ahead and share a couple things that helped me. So I don't have any problems drinking water. However, water gets boring. You know, water, it gets you're tired of drinking it after a while. And I'm a soda girl. Like, I'm addicted to soda. I know it's bad, but I love Coke and Sprite and any fizzy, syrupy, sweet, bad for you drink. I also love juice, just everything full of sugar, and to stay away from sugar as well, just implementing more healthy choices. I do is I add lemon to it, and I know it's kind of like, girl, we heard that a million times already, but I'm telling you guys, like, lemon water comes in clutch. Like, it is a lifesaver for me, just because drinking water gets freaking boring. Okay, so that would be my number one thing, is add lemon into your water. And if you want to add other things, add other fruit if you're not really, you know, really being strict on yourself. Go crazy. But I mean, put mint, you know, put mint and lemon. That's really good too. Put that in your water. It's delicious. Now, while we're on the subject of drinks, I was going through a point where I had to have a soda. Now, that's one thing I've completely cut out these last few weeks, is soda and sugary and sweet drinks. I haven't had any juice, I haven't had any soda, and that's because I have replaced it with this. And this is bubbly and it's just sparkling water. This is the lemon one, but I've also drank the peach flavored, and it's so good. It has no calories, no sweeteners. I'm allergic to most artificial sweeteners like sucralose, aspartame, so like Splenda and Sweet and Low and stuff like that. So this was really good for me. Now, what I will say is, because there's no sugar, no any sweetness to this, it's just zero, and it's fizzy water with just a little bit of lime flavor, in this case lime flavor. It takes some getting used to, I'm not gonna lie, but I love it. I've been drinking club soda for a couple years now anyway, so it wasn't hard for me. I will say LaCroix is a good brand. I mean, just the generic brands like Kroger brand sparkling water is really good too. I just so happened to have this one just because it was on sale at Kroger. So I was like, I'll give this a try. Like I said, there's no flavors, no sweeteners, no nothing. This is just water. So, and then like, if you like soda like me, it gives you like a little bubbly, you know, like acidy sensation. So that's good for me. It makes me feel like I'm drinking soda without the guilt. All right, so another thing that I will say is, when you eat bad, you're kind of feeding your gut with all of that bad stuff, all the bad bacteria in there, and you need to level out your bacteria. That's when probiotics come in. Now this one is a vitamin bounty. This is just one that I bought from on Amazon, and it's just a probiotic. In case you guys are interested, that's what it looks like. But I mean, they have probiotics everywhere. This is definitely something that I would say to start implementing in your diet to get rid of that bloat. I have really bad acid reflux and a lot of heartburn and stuff like that, and I will say that taking a probiotic will help that. Being on this diet period without eating all of the processed foods, like, you know, the Doritos and the hot Cheetos, which I love hot Cheetos, I know, but without eating all that, it has definitely reduced my acid in my stomach, the bad acid, like the acid that comes up and kind of gives you that burning sensation and kind of gives you like a sour stomach and all that. Being, you know, eating no processed foods, because at this point I haven't had any processed foods in the last couple weeks, it has definitely reduced the acid in my stomach. This one is a woman's probiotic, so it does work for us with the urinary. It says urinary, vaginal, digestive, and immune health. So I think this is something really good that you guys should try. Craving sweets like crazy. So I'm looking online for different recipes and seeing what I can find, and I came across Rebel ice cream. You guys, this is the bomb. It's so good. I also tried, in these last couple weeks, I have tried just the generic Kroger brand low carb, low sugar, 200 calorie, blah 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 ice cream, and it was not good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was the Kroger brand because I didn't know if I would like it, and this is way better. It kind of tastes like whipped cream almost, and this is the cookie dough flavor. 7 net grams of carbs per pint, so you don't have to feel guilty about eating this. It says there's no sugar added, high fat, low carb, and keto friendly. It does have erythritol in it, like a fake sugar, but for some reason erythritol, it doesn't bother me, like say like a Splenda. It is a sugar alcohol, so it has no real nutritional value, but it does give you that sweetness. However, I wouldn't say to go ahead and eat this whole thing. I've actually had this one for a few days now, and I still have some in here. It does say for you to, when you want to eat some, to leave it out for 15 minutes before you eat it, and that's true because it does get really hard, and you want it to kind of like, if you want it to be easier to eat or easier to kind of like dig your spoon in, I would say, yeah, give it a few minutes before you eat it. But anyway, this is delicious. I haven't tried any other flavors, but this one is really good. This is my favorite ice cream flavor anyway, and it's very sweet. Surprisingly, it's very, very, very sweet. So while we're on the topic of sweeteners and having things sweet, I'm not a coffee drinker, but when I do drink coffee, I love it to be sweet. I just can't deal with it not being sweet. Cross Swerve. Okay, Swerve is, oh my goodness, you guys, I was like, this can't be, you know, sweet. And like I said, I can't do Splenda sugars like that, so the sulfame, aspartame, sucralose, stuff like that gives me terrible headaches that actually landed me in the hospital. That's a whole different story, and it also affects my kidneys. It has not given me any problems. You're supposed to treat it just like sugar. So if you're gonna bake something, which I've already baked a keto friendly cheesecake, and I have baked keto bread, and I have used this in both recipes, and when I say you are not lacking in the sweet department, it definitely is really good. Coffee, I wanted to mention something else. A bit of this, I put maybe 1 tablespoon of Swerve, and I put in my heavy cream. I put maybe 3 tablespoons, I know I like a lot of cream, in my coffee, and then I put in the organic MCT oil. Now if you do keto, you are familiar with this because in most keto bulletproof coffee recipes, they tell you to add coconut oil. I think this is what really helps to stave off that hunger for me and to keep me fuller longer. What I do is, because I have a bad habit of not eating, and I think that is a huge problem with me and my weight loss. So what I'll do is, once I mix my coffee, so I use I'll put it on the screen if I can find it, but I use the K-Cups in the San Antonio blend from HEB here in Texas, and it's so delicious, has no sugar or anything in it. And I put that K-Cup in, and then I mix some of the MCT oil, a tablespoon of Swerve, and 3 tablespoons of the heavy whipping cream. And you guys, it's so good. And I think this kind of makes it have like a more creamier taste to it. It's just delicious to me, and it keeps me full for so long. So what I do is I eat at the same time when I drink my coffee, because if not, if I just drink my coffee, I will not be hungry for hours, and I do need to eat some. So the last thing that I want to share with you guys that has helped me with keto these last couple weeks is, I can't bring it because I had to throw it away because unfortunately it got moldy so quickly, but I will try to put it on the screen, or at least put a link to it of where you can buy it. Unfortunately, you cannot buy this online. This is something that I found in HEB, protein bread, and they have it in the bakery section, so where are the cakes and breads and everything. And it is sliced bread, and it is derived, I believe, from flax seeds. It's not like the deliciousness of white bread, but it is good. It's so delicious toasted. I don't suggest you guys just eat it plain, because it does, to me, it doesn't taste as good as if you were to toast it and maybe eat it with like a sandwich or with butter on top, heavy with flax seeds and nuts and things in it. One thing I will say, a con about that, is it goes bad so quick. So if I were you, I would just take out a couple slices of when I'm going to use it and put the rest of it in the freezer, because literally I bought it on Monday, ate some on Tuesday, and by Wednesday it was moldy. I know, like, I had never seen that before. It was moldy, so I had to throw it away. So I would suggest you maybe put it in the freezer to keep it longer, just so that you won't be wasting your money. It is about $6 a loaf, so yeah, it's a little pricey, in my opinion, for bread, especially someone who eats white bread. That's like 98 cents a loaf. So yeah, anyway guys, that concludes my video. I hope that this was helpful, and I hope I didn't ramble too much. I hope that you guys at least were able to find some things to help you along your journey of just doing keto or a low carb diet. Anyway, you guys, I'll see you in the next video. Hope you guys enjoy. I think I'm gonna do another video, I don't know, but yeah, anyway, see you guys later.